There's only one thing I want in life, and that's to be a 6'8" jacked black guy named Steve. Sure, I'm built more like a half-eaten breadstick and my skin tone screams white, but in CS2 I can live that Steve dream, or at least I can try to. Before I made my virtual glow up to Steve, I was in school waiting for the bell to ring so I could get home and play some good old-fashioned CSGO matchmaking. The game was so simple and I was so terrible. Try hard to win some games and I hopefully get out of silver while having a good time with my friends. If my shots weren't hitting or the games weren't going so well, I would hop onto some good old-fashioned surf and listen to the greatest philosophers of our time.
Your mum's a fucking slut, mate. She probably sucks dick for you.
It wasn't until nearly 9 years later that a miracle happened. CS2 was announced. I was ecstatic for this new generation of Counter-Strike. I love CSGO, but of course it had its issues, and I was hoping for a new coat of paint that would give me the feeling of playing CSGO for the first time again. I was going full copium, watching videos on the retextures of the map and pogging out of my jorts at the amazing new subtick system. It was a long 6 months until the game was finally released, and I was disappointed. The big statement around subtick was, what you see is what you get, and I saw a load of bullcrap. The game just felt really bad, and the guns felt really strange to shoot, movement felt really off, and there's a ton of content missing from the game. Cheaters were running rampant, and there was no community servers, so my excitement turned into disappointment. But don't worry, even though we had those issues, there was a major feature that everyone was overlooking. We now had legs. With this immersive new leg gameplay, ladders have never been so engaging. After spending nearly 300 hours looking at my brand new thighs, I decided to give CS2 a break and hopefully some time to cook. It wasn't until about 9 months later that I returned to CS2, and a friend and I wanted to hop on and just play some good old-fashioned Counter-Strike. To my surprise, I had a pretty good time. I wasn't a fan of the new high-skill Premier mode, but the map-based matchmaking was perfect for casual players. Of course, there were some issues, but the core of Counter-Strike felt re-established. I was able to have fun playing Counter-Strike again. I didn't care about my rank or whether I won or lost, I was having fun. But let's be real, hitting some 6 shots is also really fun. Oh yeah, Surf is back, baby. And while the community server browser is extremely broken, some beast decided to make their own CS2 server browser that works perfectly. There's still those invisible bumps in the ramp that make me want to stub my own toe, but other than that, it feels great. While the Surf servers aren't as popular nowadays, Surf still offers the sustenance that intellectuals crave.
Hey, nobody wants your fucking knife.
While CS2 was a wild change for Counter-Strike, there's a reminiscent feeling of my younger self when I hop into a CS2 lobby. Even though CS2 has its flaws and Valve has its top 2 interns working on the game, I still love it, and I'll continue to return to it whenever my friends and I just want to chill and game. I have high hopes for the future of CS2, and I'm crossing my fingers that there will be a new operation around the corner. Steve and I still have so many adventures to go on, so I hope for the best for the future of CS2. Let me know what you think of CS2, or if it was a mistake. If you're playing Valorant, I feel bad for you, and thank you for watching.